Oh my, starry eyes surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night to this DJ. Sugar dance all night to this DJ. Oh my, starry eyes surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night to this DJ. Sugar dance all night to this DJ.
And we're back. Where was I going again? What are the controls for this game? I think I was going... Oh, I remember what happened. FaZe left the party, and now we have a new guy, don't we? Arumat, so we've got to check out this person. Exciting, maybe not. Let's find out.
Suck that down.
It's quite slick, isn't it?
Amateurs, throwing their lives away for nothing.
They were like tiny little plants. What are you talking about? What's happened since the last episode? In my real life, I mean. I'm sure there was something I wanted to complain about. Oh yeah, Nintendo, right. Remember when Nintendo released the Super Mario Super 3D All-Stars collection? And it was a limited time release for no particular reason. And I said, well, they're just going to do this again. If this establishes a precedent of games being available for a limited time, even in a digital release, which makes no sense whatsoever, they'll just do it again. And lo and behold, we didn't even have to wait long. They've done it again? Can you believe it? So they're re-releasing the original Fire Emblem, the NES Fire Emblem. I mean, point one, who cares? I've got Fire Emblem 3 Houses on the Switch. Why am I interested in playing Fire Emblem, the very first one on the NES? Not so much, Nintendo. Not as much as you think I am. I mean, you should buy it, shouldn't you? You don't want to feel like you missed out once it disappears, which you might do. So, just in case, why don't you just buy it? Why don't you just give us your money now? We're Nintendo. I hate them. This is it. They've done it now. 2 games. That's enough to establish a pattern for me. They're going to do this forever. Anyway, let's fight some more bugs. This is exciting, isn't it? Second lockdown, innit, you know? Old Boris Johnson, he announced another lockdown. I mean, look, hindsight is 2020, innit? I mean, you could have done it while the school holidays were on, didn't. Cases skyrocketed, especially around Manchester where I live. Now we're in a 4-week lockdown. Suits me. I don't like working. I'm quite a lazy person, I think. I'd rather just get up whenever I feel like it, do whatever I want to do all day. That's a perfect life for me, so I'm doing alright. Let's play some Star Ocean. What else have you got going on? What have you got better to do, eh? That's my point. What have you got better to do than sit here and watch me struggle through this game? What have I been doing? I'll tell you what I started doing recently. I started watching Beastars on Netflix. If you don't know what Beastars is, basically it's an anime. No, don't come back, right? It's an anime. It's set in a high school, surprise, surprise, except all the characters are animals. It's a bit like that movie Zootopia, but with like sex and murder, so way better. What have you got for us backers?
Please step back.
Yeah. Earth Gem Gold Disintegration Stone. Good stuff. Good stuff. Who cares? Mr. Arumat, is this the correct cave? Yes. The Grigori is within, I'm sure of it. Not satisfied with the Cardian on and Lemoris, huh? Now you bastards want Eos too. Is he talking about the Grigori? Whoa, calm down, boy. You'll never make it through to the end if you let yourself get all worked up like that. And you have to keep a good grip on his reins. You know marriage won't last without commitment after all. Who's she talking to now? I forgot the relation of all these characters. Are 2 of these characters married? Mioria? Miss Mioria, you certainly seem to have recovered quickly. Oh yeah, she had a mental breakdown at the end of the last episode, didn't she? Really? I don't think I've changed, but I won't deny getting a kick out of teasing children. Oh right, so she was implying that Raimi and Edge were married, which they practically are. Come on. I should give him a whiny voice. I'm like, come on, you're not even that much older than us, Mioria. That's too annoying. He looks a little bit like Tidus from Final Fantasy X, don't you think? When it comes to life experience, boy, I could be your mother. I assumed that she was older than those two, like much older. Like maybe 10 years older. Huh. This idiocy is wasting time. I didn't stay on this planet to teach a team of rookies that the battlefield is no place for idle chatter. Yeah, enough fooling around for now. Let's go, people. Let's do go. What was the point of that just then? What did I learn? How did it advance my understanding of the characters or the events in the story? It didn't. It just wasted a couple of minutes, so well done, Star Ocean, that's what you're good at. Oh my god, I just wanted to see what would happen if I went near this thing. Do I die? Do I go down a hole? What happens? Let's find out. Oh.
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
Big berries sounds a bit rude. If you're inclined to think it is.
Please step back.
Darkness gem, gold, light gem. Good. More materials for that item crafting that I never do. It sure is a big ass cave. Is this where I came in? No! Ah, you... Treasure chest went down the hole. Slowly now. You're running. Get in there. Get down. Where am I? I've got no clue. Where I came in on this map. How one area links to another. Have I gone down? Am I like in the second floor basement of this map technically now? What's going on? Oh well. Join me now as I mindlessly run around this cave.
Death himself has nothing to fear.
My god. It's like a vampire in it. Look at him. I think I was just about to sarcastically say that I'll miss Aramat when he leaves, but I totally won't, because he's a complete non-entity. Come on, Bacchus. Get us something good out of this wall. Like a chicken or something. Gold, meteorite, magic clay. Not asked. Thank you, though. Oh, there's another one. Am I seriously gonna... Gimmicks in dungeons. I've talked about it before and I don't like them. Here we go. No. But where am I? Am I on the same map but somewhere else? Have I popped out somewhere else? Don't care, let's just keep going. We'll hit upon something eventually, won't we? Or I'll just run out of HP and die. Skill, manual charge. Okay, what's that? Teaches the skill charge, which allows you to charge disintegration rings. Read it to learn the skill. What? What's a disintegration ring and why would I want to charge it? Oh well. Edge? Limmel. Limmel, you now know how to charge disintegration rings. Whatever a disintegration ring is, and whatever charging it achieves, you may now do that. Does that feel satisfying? No, because I don't understand it. Because I've got no clue what that means. So it's worthless. Let's keep heading up and see what we can find. I couldn't... If you were to ask me to like, okay now Matt, can you just quickly head back to the entrance of the cave? I'd say no. And I can't. I've got no idea where I am, how big this cave is. I'm lost. I'm so lost. This looks promising, doesn't it? What's in the wall, Bacchus? Tell us what's in the wall, you bastard. Come on. More gold. I'm disappointed by gold. It's like gold comes down on my ass. Yeah, well done, team. Magic emblem. Wait a minute. Magic, M-A-G-I-C-K. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. M-A-G-I-C-K. Who cares? Let's just head to places that have unopened treasure chests, because that means I haven't been there yet. Oh. Another fight with these guys. Don't mind if I do. The boss is what we want, isn't it? Just want some interesting stuff to happen. I'm gonna find the boss. See what all these idiots have to say. Really, I want phase back. I want to get done with whatever this current like little arc in the story is, so I can have my phase back. We need him to resolve this little storyline with his red eyes, don't we?
Just getting warmed up. Bring him on.
Remember, he went mad because of his mate who gave him the scarf got sacrificed on an altar. But no one else in the party seemed to give a shit, or they just didn't notice. It's cruel, that, isn't it? Yeah, this map is confusing. Recipe memo 11. Ooh. Do you have to look at the recipe memo to learn it? Let's have a look. Where is it? Maybe not. It's not in usable items, food, weapons, armor, neck accessories, wrist accessories, valuables. Valuables, empty bucket. Valuables. God, this game. Oh, we're back down here? Oh, I was here half an hour ago. So on the map, that looks very much like... Oh, you bet you have to drop... Oh no, earth ring. I haven't got any charges in my earth ring. How the hell do you charge up an earth ring? Is an earth ring a disintegration ring? Let's use the skills of Limmel and figure it out. command skills. Charge. Charge a disintegration stone to charge a disintegration ring. One use adds 2 charges. Okay, charge. Alright, so I have 15 disintegration stones, and I can use 1 stone in combination with the spell that Limmel has learned to recharge them on the fly, but I only have a limited amount of charges. Oh, right, I get how it all works now. Okay, so let's charge the earth ring. Thank you. Is it worth it? Time will tell. Let's beat these guys first so I don't get backstabbed. Oh, yeah.
I hope I was able to be of service.
Oh, what all that? And it's just stuff I can't pick up because I've already got tons of it. Alright, well, what's this then? This better be worth it. Come on, what's in the wall? What's in the wall with Bacchus? It's a game show I just invented. Golden magical clay. Great. Let's not get too excited. Which way am I going? Where am I going? Who am I? Where did I come from? What in the name of God am I doing? Have I been here before? Yes, I have. Let's try heading up, then heading like somewhere towards the left area of the map. See if we can drop down towards... Let me try and describe it since I can't point at the screen. Drop down towards that left area of the map where they've got the 2 circular arenas with one of them's got a treasure chest in it and a path that disappears off the north of the screen. So we'll double back to that blue cross in the south part of the map here. Then head upstairs, hopefully. So we're in B4 now, aren't we? This will take us to B3. And we want to go... Right, let's head left and see if there isn't a hole that'll drop us down there. Look at him, just resigned to his death. Woo. Right, have I wound up? We have, look at that, it flipping worked. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Right, here we go. I'm glad I reached that save point before I accidentally triggered this scene.
Oh my goodness. That's certainly a very large ant sleeping on the floor there.
That's an ant.
Is this the Grogiri?
First of all, it's not sleeping. It looks totally dead. And it's Grigori, not Grogiri.
Oh, I understand.
Oh, I'm sorry I mixed up your
Gregory,
bullshit
right.
made-up word.
What are you doing, Maddie?
Out of my way, amateur. To arms.
Everyone's an
It's
amateur
coming.
to this guy, isn't it? Limmel's probably saved your life 20 times over in those fights.
What?
What? I've only seen this happen 3 or 4 times before, so I'm completely confused. Blah, blah, blah. We're getting a trophy off this boss, or I'm a monkey's
Get ready,
uncle.
people!
Your actions are futile.
I was just about to say, that was surprisingly brief, but
What was
no,
that
we've got a whole
voice?
conversation ahead of us.
Did you hear?
We are aware of all your secrets. You have absolutely no chance of victory.
Uh-huh.
my.
I might just
There
jump
it
cut
is
to me
again.
winning the fight.
You're making my head hurt, Kay.
And I didn't even fall and bang my forehead. That's a callback.
Are you the Grigori?
We are one who is all who are one.
Like the Transformers. So all are one.
Joins totality. We know you all too well.
Has anything this thing said
Beat us.
had any meaning so far, or is it just all a load of toss?
We shall.
Look at Limmel falling asleep. That expression on Limmel's face. That's my expression right now.
Infinity. We are perpetuity. Our end is an impossibility.
Jump cut to me finishing this game.
Accept.
Oh, look, she's like hypnotizing them all. What's going on?
Accept.
Accept.
Universe.
It's not quite resistance is futile, is it, as a catchphrase? Accept. The new universe. What new universe?
What were we?
Were we beginning to fall under its mental control?
Oh, that would have been a feat, wouldn't it?
You say you're infinite? I'll bring you infinite destruction. You say you're perpetual? I'll show you perpetual ruin.
Looks like we exchanged our first Eldarian for quite a different one.
We didn't
Yeah,
exchange
a
phase
much
for
better
anybody.
one. Screw that guy.
Aramat is one of us now. An important ally.
We just ditched phase to gain Aramat. That's
We
an
can't afford to
exchange
let him
phase. We
down,
exchanged
right?
him.
Come on, people!
Yeah, second pose. Is the fight now? Alright, here we go. Will I be able to get through this fight? Will it be a pain in the ass? Have I already jump cut to me finishing the fight? There you go, how about that? Easy peasy. There's our trophy. Our end is an impossibility. How come you're so different? Oh, what happened? Oh, the fight's still going. That's a bit anticlimactic, isn't it? Alright, let's finish off a small fry. Imagine this is it. Oh, this is it! Oh, Jesus Christ, what's happening? I let my guard down for a second. Get out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Right, something very bad's going on here. Let's just quickly swap out the dead members for alive members. As is my prerogative. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, that could have actually been it then. Beat the boss, then a bunch of small fry come in and finish us off. That's no good. Why can't I change member with this person now? Is there a time limit on it? Yeah, there isn't there. Right. Who's alive? You're alive. That's what we like. We like alive people in the fight. Good God. Can you believe that?
Here I come! Here I come!
Double blindside me. Didn't even know I could do that, did you? There you go. Good God. Look at that, a 90% XP boost on that fight. XP boost on that fight. 183,000 XP. It's not bad going, is it? Leveled up. +2 levels, yeah, not surprised. And learned a new spell, or skill, whatever. Cyclone Blade. Pretty cool.
Captain Grafton, fellow members of the SRF, I will crush this Grigori and walk firmly, ever forward.
After I'm done making this
So that
speech.
these mere rocks cause no more pain, no more suffering, so that they take...
Oh God, what's going on here? While we were trudging about in a cave, all this was going on. This game's got its priorities all wrong. Are we going to see Maverick McPhase? Ace Pilot Phase. Is that Phase there in the ship? It's got to be on it. No? Phase is just sort of stood about not doing much.
How many ships are going to survive this? Once in position, open fire! We'll cover the Eldarian's escape with a full-scale volley! Report!
Our engine's hit! The Aquila has lost propulsion, sir!
What?
The enemy's ignoring us! They're making a full assault on the refugees! Vessels
Oh
5,
no.
37, 40
Phase has
down.
the worst look of all time, doesn't it? Like his life just goes from bad to
They're
worse.
slaughtering them!
So now he just has to stand here on the ship and watch his entire race get wiped out.
They're going to die!
Damn it! Get those engines repaired now! Phase! Phase, come back!
I can't stand this anymore. Watching my brethren die meaningless deaths is too painful. I'm going to protect them. All of them, no matter what. I'm not going to let any more die. I'm going to do what even Edge couldn't do. I swear it! Me. Me!
Here we go. Is that it? Did we just see Phase die?
It's finally over, Edge.
No, not yet. We're going to EN2 now.
EN2,
Find
that's
out
back
what
his
we
home
need
world,
to
isn't it?
do.
To find out what the rest of the plot is. Just standing staring at the
Come
wall.
on, Maddie.
What's so interesting
You're
about that
coming
wall,
too,
Kay?
I have no reason to stay with you any longer. I will track
The
down
game does not
Grigori
require
alone.
me to stay in your party any longer.
But, Maddie, you're our friend now, right? People who you don't want to die are friends, okay?
It's a pretty broad definition, Limmel,
What
but
a
I'll
simple
take it.
girl. Would you still say that if you knew I was Death himself?
Death?
Death?
Through battle after
Ah,
battle,
don't
I
mind
watched
him,
my
Limo. He's
men,
just being an
my
edgy
friends
prick.
die.
As long as we have a path to walk, we can't die. Don't underestimate us.
It's like Team America, innit? I promise I will never die. Your rash words have convinced me, Edge.
How amusing that you would say the same thing he did.
No one talks straight in this game, innit? Just to clarify, are you talking about Crow? Yes, I'm talking about Crow. What's this now? Nothing. It's just a zoom, a dramatic zoom in on a crater for no reason. What's in the wall, Bacchus? Tell me what's in the... Well, how about that? I'm tempted to just sort of end things there. But it doesn't feel like an ending. Let's have a little walk around the corner and see what we can find. Oh, we're on the little path. Great. I presume that's great. Oh yeah, we're just making our way back out of the cave, right? That'll do us. So we'll have a little look. Maybe we'll have a nice little cutscene when we walk out the cave, and then we'll call it a day. Let's find out. What will happen? Nothing. Alright. So where am I headed to now? Where the hell? Where the devil? Where the dickens? Let's go back to the beach, I guess. God, this game, this flipping game. I feel like this, you know, when you beat one of those kinds of boss, it should be a situation where it's like screen fades to black, then it like fades up again, and you're reunited at the inn or wherever, and your party says, okay, here's what's happened so far, here's what we're going to do next, go. Whereas with this game, it's just like, okay, and you just stood about in the cave, and it's just guesswork. Now what?
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Bring 'em on, yeah. Are you going to reference anything that's just happened? Nah. Regeneration symbol. Sounds good. Okay, what's this? A crest endowed with the power to refill MP at regular intervals during battle. Well. Outstanding. So now, what was it? 2% of MP periodically in the battle. Amazing. So now our healer has an MP regeneration accessory. That's the greatest thing to come out of this episode. That, as far as I'm concerned, has made my day. There's a treasure chest on the map here, but I'm just not seeing it. It's behind that bush. Wait, what are you doing in the bush? Nothing. Alright. Is this where the ship is? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, let's head back to our ship. Let's assume that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Do you know what it is? Oh yeah, they already said, didn't they? They're going to EN2. That's what they're going to do. It's just that I'm more interested in what phases, you know, like what the hell phase is up to, but the game's not mentioned that at all. So these characters are just like, well, forget phase, we're going to EN2. Whereas I'm more like, no, let's not forget phase. Huh. Who's this guy gonna... I guess Edge? Who can we have him? Whatever. Yeah, he doesn't care. Yeah, whatever. Out of curiosity, I wonder what he says when you try and put him with other people. I prefer to be left alone. Is that some sort of jest? No. Are you kidding? What, you don't want to share a room with this obnoxious cat person? Why not? What about Libel? She's as boring as you are. I'm no good with kids. Yeah, alright. How about Bacchus? You like Bacchus, don't you? Not yet, boy. Maybe I'll stay over once you've grown up a bit. Oh, Mioria doesn't want to hang out with Edge. Alright, that's fair enough. How about this? I'd like to be alone tonight. Well, tough shit. There aren't enough rooms. You're just going to have to hang out with Edge. You secretly want to be Edge's best mate, so shut your face. Alright. Is this it? Are we really just leaving FaZe behind? Launch. Launch the Calnus. There we go. Yeah, to EN2. Move to this location. A giant pyramid in space. Yes, please.
All preparations for launch are complete.
What preparations?
Depart upon your order, Mr. Edge.
I have given that order. I feel like we're forgetting something.
All right, listen up, everyone. We can no longer deny that something's happening to our universe.
Is this all it took for him to
We
realise?
still have no idea exactly what is happening,
No.
or what's in store for us in the days ahead. But we may find the answer to those questions on EN2. And when we do, believe me, there won't be any turning back.
What does that mean, Edge?
As long as we're all together, we'll be just fine. Okay?
Yes, as long as all of us were all together. Are we forgetting anyone? No.
And you too, right, Sarah?
Yes, I still haven't learned to fly yet. I'd be in a bit of trouble if you left me behind.
All Lucian wanted was to bring peace to the galaxy.
Who's Lucian?
I'm
Is it her
going
dead
along with
husband? I forget.
Because I want to, boy.
I'm somewhat disappointed you would even ask. We are friends, after all. I'm sure.
Thanks for
you
waiting
know
your
what the
turn
answer
before
is.
everyone else is talking their complete nonsense and
My
crap
only
back
aim
us.
is
I
to
appreciate
destroy
it.
the Grigori, but I'll stay until the rightful occupant of this seat returns.
Anyone else? Anyone else want to give me a reason? I mean, I was going to take off like 10 minutes ago.
Raimi,
Raimi, have you already said your thing?
listen. What I'm about to do is probably... No, definitely contrary to our original mission.
What was our original mission? Was it ass about the galaxy?
Best, we'll be
I
discharged
mean, if
from
so,
the
we're
SRF.
nailing it.
At worst,
A crew's duty is with their captain. We all believe in you, Edge.
Yeah, apart from that time we didn't believe you and then we removed you from command for
Thanks.
blowing up a planet. Diddle-a-diddle, inspirational music. Diddle-a-diddle-a-diddle-a. Whee! Bye. Sorry, FaZe, no one misses you. I miss you, FaZe. It's my favourite secretly. FaZe. Absolutely not. Feet off the console, mate. Show some respect.
Relax.
Look, FaZe have left the
Ladder
party,
turns, I will
so
make
you've
you
inherited
listen.
Limmel now, Aramat. That's how it works.
I don't care about FaZe at all, okay? It
Yeah,
didn't
sure thing.
even matter if FaZe was here or not in the first place, okay?
Lim, your face is telling a different story.
Yes,
Story
I
of
agree.
absolutely
Like
nothing.
you're lonely and
and your
worried
expressionless
and having a hard time
face.
dealing with it.
FaZe is going to be just fine. He's got Crow
I
with him
assume.
after all.
I'm telling you, I'm not worried, Kay?
Something wrong, Raimi?
What are you planning to do about our report to headquarters?
Oh, who cares?
I'll
Report to
report on
headquarters.
Ace
Is
and
that
the
really what
exploration
you're so
base.
worried about?
Our SRF
Oh,
mission
just come up with
still
some
isn't over, you know.
bullshit for that weird
I
idiot who
have
keeps
no
calling
idea
us.
if they'll believe.
What is it?
Oh, ding dong, it's the
Energy
plot
reaction
calling.
incoming, directly ahead of us.
What?
Uh-oh.
All hands, brace for...
Oh dear!
Oh my
Are
god,
those
it's these
Phantom
guys.
ships? The ones that attacked the Eldarian refugee fleet?
This is exciting, isn't it? I mean, it would be exciting if the pacing wasn't so slow.
40%. Hull damage at 6% and rising.
Ah.
Damn! They just don't stop, do they? Now what?
Another vessel is closing from behind. Registration unknown.
What?
my
More
God.
of them?
Is this
Incoming
gonna be
fire
help,
from the
or is this
unknown
gonna-
vessel.
There we go. The fire goes past their ship and takes out the other two. Boom. Who could have seen it coming? Oh, that was a nail biter, wasn't it?
Got yourself into quite a little
Oh, look!
jam, huh?
That's your man from the opening. What's he called?
You're...
Captain Kenny.
Is he a friend of yours?
Yes, he's from the opening.
That's... the commander of our moon base. And a hero on Earth.
the first man to travel faster than light, the pioneer of space exploration.
Lightspeed Kenny.
There was a time they used to call me that, yes.
Kenny is the surname
I'm just
of
one of
the hero from Star Ocean 2, Claude
This is
Kenny.
USTA Moonbase Commander Stephen
I've
D.
no
Kennedy.
idea what their
I am
relation is.
here on USTA orders.
His name's Steven. I didn't know that.
Allow us to
Nice
more
to meet you,
properly
Stephen.
introduce ourselves, sir. I am Edge Maverick, captain of SRF
I'm Edge Maverick.
003
Here's like a
Catalyst.
girl with
I'm
brain
First
damage,
Officer
a little
Raimi
girl who's
Silence,
also a cat who can literally turn into a cat, a character from World of Warcraft, a robot with a monotonous voice, and so on. It's like, get him out of the way, get him out of the way. Here's an angel who can't fly.
My
Tastes
name
like
is Sarah
chicken.
Durand.
Out the way.
I'm
Out the way.
feather folk who can't fly.
Miss
Yeah,
Sarah,
bye.
come here.
But they're doing their
Oh,
own
dear.
instructions. Do you like this wacky music in the background? I hate it.
It seems you have a rather unique crew, don't you?
Yes,
What
sir.
the toss
They're
was
my
that,
friends, and
Edge?
I'm very proud of them.
Edge, are you
Really?
sure about this? They're all...
The captain of a ship has full authority over
They're all morons,
personnel
Edge.
issues, even if those personnel happen to be extraterrestrials.
Look at him.
Then
What a crew.
the USTA is aware of the existence of extraterrestrials after all, sir?
Yes, though our only
Oh, yeah, I
direct
forget this game's
contact
set
has
like
been
really
the
early on
Eldari.
in the Star Ocean universe. It's
Mr.
like our
Gaghan was a
first
true gentleman, very intelligent.
voyages out into interstellar
Have
space.
you met Commander Gaghan, sir?
Yes,
Gaghan?
a short while ago, in orbit around Mars. He had a fleet of Eldarian ships with him.
I see. So the refugee fleet managed to escape.
So what happened
So
did
you
Phase
know.
single-handedly turn the tide of that battle with his ace
No,
piloting
never mind.
skills?
First of all, I'd like to have the report from your mission.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what did your investigations on planet Eos reveal?
I hereby issue my report, sir. What we experienced, what we learned, everything.
Is this going to take long? Because I need the toilet.
That concludes my report, sir. It may be difficult to believe, but everything...
Everything you say is true, correct? You did well, Mr. Maverick. Coming through all those experiences without breaking under them, you did very well indeed.
Well, it did break a couple of times, but...
Yes, sir! Thank you very much!
Unfortunately, that makes the message I must relate to you that much more difficult.
Uh-oh.
Following the appearance of Gaghan's fleet, more and more Eldarian refugee ships came to our solar system. The Eldarians issued Earth and its people an indictment.
I'm being indicted!
They said their home planet had been destroyed by Earthlings.
What?
Huh?
Whoa.
But why would the Eldarians accuse Earth of...
Because it's the
Because of what
Phantoms, they
they
look like
witnessed
humans.
firsthand. Wave after wave of black SRF ships mercilessly gunning down their refugee fleet.
But those were...
Phantom ships,
Oh,
you would argue?
yeah.
I can certainly believe that. But can you really ask the Eldarians, who lost their beloved homeworld and now wander as vagrants, to believe it as well? All the Eldarians' hate and anger is focused on us. How dare we use the technology they themselves provided for such ungrateful, shameless acts, they ask.
It is quite ungrateful blowing up someone's planet by making their
Their
sun explode,
indictment
isn't it?
could prove to be
I would call that
fatal for Earth
ungrateful.
and all who live upon
It
it.
wasn't us, it was the Phantoms.
trust, of
The
course,
Shadow the Hedgehog
you
syndrome all
understand
over
why
again.
that is.
They look nothing like us. Oh, God.
I do, sir.
Damn.
As we now know, we and the Eldarians are just two of many races living in our galaxy. If this incident were to become widely known, some of those races would certainly view us as a threat. Even if this did all arise from a mere misunderstanding.
We've only just taken our first steps into space. It would present a danger to Earth beyond all imagination. So the USTA was left with no other choice but to offer the Eldarians and the government of Earth this justification. That is a factual impossibility. No vessels of that sort, nor any organizations that might command such vessels, have ever existed on planet Earth.
Commander, does that mean...
You have been
The SRF has
disavowed.
been dismantled, along with any evidence it ever existed. We're well aware this is nothing more than a charade, but we have no other options to come to terms with the Eldarians.
He just explained why the SRF never
Earth
gets
will
mentioned
support
in any
the
of the
Eldarian
previous games.
immigration without compensation. We cannot allow a non-existent organization to disturb that balance. And so, that's why I'm here. I have come to you in order to bring a bit more realism to that charade.
Commander, surely you...
All hands, abandon ship immediately. Once you are safely aboard this cruiser, the Calnus will be destroyed.
Not the Calnus. I just got that vending machine put in, remember?
SRF vessels still remain. One of them is SRF-003 Calnus.
And the other one, I guess,
No such
is the
ship
Crow ship.
exists anywhere in our universe. We cannot permit even the faintest trace of the SRF or its activities to remain. Yes, we must wipe the slate clean of everything.
Right, so I can see what's happening, like why.
Wipe the slate clean.
To cover their asses for something they haven't done, they have to destroy all the SRF.
So long? After so many SRF men had those dreams cut short?
But as I
After
remember,
all the
that doesn't
places this
happen,
ship
so what
has
the hell are they
taken
going
us?
to do?
After all the hardship my friends and I overcame together?
Edge Maverick, you have convinced me with your
You want
impassioned
us to
speech.
pretend
I will
none of it
not
ever
blow up the
happened?
ship, and you may continue with the plot.
That is something I cannot do, sir.
Very good, Edge
I
McMaverick.
cannot turn my back on this path we've walked step by painful step.
The SRF no longer exists. As such, you are now a complete outsider. The USTA will not be able to grant you its protection.
I've made my decision, sir. Together
See
with
you
my
in
friends,
hell, sir.
My allies, I'm going to stand up against this and fight. I'm going to keep moving forward. If the alternative means giving up,
There's
I'd rather be
nothing that makes
branded
you
a
want to just
traitor.
go to sleep more than vague talk of moving forward.
Stand up against the universe, huh?
Yeah.
Quite a bold declaration, son.
I'm gonna stand
You'll
up
no
and
longer
put one foot in
exist.
front of the other and move forward,
really
and with my
something you can
dreams
deal
walking
with?
forward with both feet
We can.
forwards. Never go back going forwards. What a speech.
There was a time when Edge was so full of regret and worry he stopped moving.
My turn to do
completely.
speeches now.
But even so, he's managed to overcome every adversity and continue moving forward.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to move forward. With
Moving
my friends,
forward, my
for
favourite.
what we must do.
I'm going to move forward into the future without looking back, moving forward with my friends. I
And for the
believe that
memory
if
of
we
those
just
who
keep
died with
moving
their
forward,
dreams
then our
unfulfilled.
dreams will go forward into the future of our friends, and we
Even
can
if
be
a
the
hero such
greatest
as yourself
friends in the
stands in my
universe
way,
and
Commander
make
King,
our dreams come true.
I see.
I see. Do you
The
really?
fact that you've overcome such formidable obstacles.
How are these
gained
people
so
still
many
talking?
companions, go forth and do what you must.
I forgot the cutscenes in this game are like an hour long. Oh, come on. Still going.
Dismantle the
There he is.
SRF? Don't you think that's rather short-sighted?
Is this a flashback within a
Watch your
cutscene?
tongue, Commander. Or do you presume
Nah,
that
nah,
your
nah,
heroic
nah.
reputation carries
I'm
more
actively
weight
trying
than
to
my
ruin
rank?
everything.
Serious.
Look at him. He's every boss you've ever had.
Excuse my
Useless
impertinence,
idiot
Deputy Director
who
Shalala.
does nothing but get in the way of people who are trying to get a job done. Sits there talking crap, answering nebulous emails, no doubt, issuing orders that don't make sense, talking rubbish. Everyone hates him. He's your boss. That's who he is. Look at him. He's my boss. He's your boss. He's everyone's boss. Get rid of him. They're useless.
But
Just
sir,
like this
There's
guy.
still a chance we can reach an agreement with the Eldarians.
Blah, blah, blah,
Mr.
blah, blah.
Gagan was quite amicable toward the SRF on Eos. If we ask him to intervene for us,
A little late
No,
for
I
that,
want
don't
to
you think?
ruin everything
Sure
and
is.
destroy our
Any
own
more
forces
friction
and eat
with the Eldarians
chocolates.
would only make my position worse. Very well put. I won't be thrown to a
He's surrounded by
kangaroo court so
sycophants,
close to election.
just like your boss
It
and
goes
my
without
boss and
saying.
everyone's boss.
the
Oh
men
yes,
of the
blah, blah, blah.
SRF
Would you
burn
like me
with
to
the
lick your
desire to
balls?
explore outer space.
The ones you're
What
eating.
will become of their passion, their dreams? And more importantly, sir, what are your thoughts on the future of mankind?
No, I don't
Environmental
care about the
degradation
future of
Earth isn't going
mankind.
to stop.
Punch him in the face, Kenner.
It's not as if the Earth is
I'm not
going
a
to blow
violent
up
person
tomorrow.
usually, but just
This current
punch him right in the
matter is
face.
absolutely crucial for me. The SRF was a joke anyway. Romantic talk of passion and dreams without results disgusts me. Absolutely despicable.
And how?
Nice import classes,
suppose I
guy.
must agree, Deputy Director. Quite disgusting, compared to the passionate, dream-filled, noble idea of using successful space exploration to further one's political career.
Is that all you have to say? Then be off on your mission already. I can't imagine a hero of your standing will have much trouble shooting down such a lightly armed ship.
There he goes again. Remember, right back at the start of episode 1, he said some innocuous comment that he somehow found very funny and everyone laughed.
What are you thinking, Commander?
I was just remembering a conversation I had with that
thinking
idiot.
that I must be getting old. I'm astounded at how meekly I complied with such an absurd order.
In my youth, I would have kicked his head
If
off.
an officer ignores his superior's orders, his own subordinates will not respect him.
Very true.
Why do you carry that piece of glass
And
around, Junior?
nonetheless, as you plainly saw, I let them
just
go
like
on
it.
their way. Well then, Hines, how are we going to report this?
Hines. Beans
Well,
means
what
Hines.
exactly is there to report, sir? We've yet to encounter any SRF ships, after all.
I like the
Besides
cut of your
original
jib,
order,
Hines.
the critical flaw. There's no such body as the SRF. How can a non-existent organization command ships? That's clearly impossible.
I like
And
this
yet
guy.
Deputy Director Shimada issued an order to destroy these fictional vessels. Really, sir, what was he thinking?
Alright, don't milk it, Hines.
Now, that's a charade. But, well, I suppose we can call it even now.
That was funny as well. Blah, 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 blah. Traveling to EN2 will take a significant amount of time. You should rest yourself for the time being, Mr. Edge. I will do. There we go. Cracking. Did you enjoy that? I did. Join us next time for the journey to EN2, where hopefully lots of quirky and amazing things will happen with the crew. My favourite part of the game, as Hades would say. See you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
After all the hardship my friends and I cannot turn my back on this path we've walked step by painful together with my friends. I'm going to stand up against this because I believe it's what I must do. I'm going to keep moving forward.
He's managed to overcome every adversity and continue moving forward.
I will stay by his side for as long as I can feel that warmth.
So I just feel like this is where I'm supposed to be.
And for the memory of those who died with their dreams unfulfilled, I will not give up. I'm going to move forward with my friends.